Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the
Runneth
cake's cut?
over. I guess that was cued. Thank you for the host, Miss B. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Let me get situated. That doesn't go over there for now. Anyway, welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope your Friday was good. We finished up our Lego tall neck build yesterday. It now has a new home. You can't see it in this view, but if I switch to there, you can barely see it. It's in the back. You see, we got Garrus there. Garrus hasn't moved. We've got Tally and Morden over on the left-hand side there, and we've got the tall neck in the back. We had to move Eivor and Master Chief out of the way because there was just not enough room. So they are on the shelf directly behind me, and you can't see them now because, yeah, see, there they are back there. They're back there. Ow! So there's only so much room, so I might have to do a little bit more rearranging of things. Maybe move the game boxes and stuff down below because there is another row of shelves right there. You can see the PlayStation logo right there. That reminds me. There. I forget to turn those on because I used to have them connected to USB power, but it was getting messy with cables. So I decided they all have the option to put AA batteries in them. I'm probably not going to wind up with that either because I'm just going to eat. I'm going to eat through AA batteries. But the one that I'm not sure I like that one too much. I got all those off of Etsy except for the PlayStation one. I got that off Amazon. But the one above the Xbox one, that says the Iceman cometh using the Fortnite font. The guy that was making those didn't have a great selection of fonts. Fortnite was the nicest looking one that he had, so I went with that. So anyway, so yeah, rearranging some of that stuff, moving the lights will probably be somewhere where they can still be seen, but the disc boxes will probably go in the shelf that's just underneath the bottom of the camera view there. So anyway, so yeah, now that the Lego build is done, had a great time with that, even though it killed my neck at the end of the 3 streams where I did that. My neck was killing me. Just constantly looking straight down is not good for your neck. So anyway, so yeah, we started Pillars of the Earth last Saturday, and I remember some of what we did, but not everything. So essentially we've got some characters here. They're Philip, who is a I guess, what was that, abbot, I guess, priest. He's one of the main characters. Jack and Martha, who is his sister, and Agnes, which is his mom. That's who we're currently with. When we pick back up in the story here, that's who we'll be with. And then we had Tom and his asshole son. I can't remember the son's name. So yeah, and we've also got Philip's brother Francis, who came to Kingsbridge, which is where the story starts. And he had information that said that somebody was trying to start a war, and we were going to go try to talk to the bishop, and we did. And the bishop apparently already knew all of this. So we're very early on still. From the Ashes, Book 1, Chapters 1 to 7. This is very much like Telltale stuff, you know, Walking Dead and Tales from the Borderlands, Wolf Among Us, stuff like that. Okay, let's see. I wish that there was a way to get a recap. Maybe I can check the menus when we get back in here. So yeah, this is where we left off Saturday. Alfred, yeah, Alfred the asshole. Yeah, Tom. No, wait a minute. Alfred and Martha is Tom's children. Jack is Agnes's son. That's the only child that she has. And Agnes at the beginning of the game, no, not Agnes, Tom's wife, I forget her name. She had a baby at the very beginning of the game. We delivered it. But unfortunately, she died. And that was essentially the end of the scene with them. We came back to them later. And apparently, Tom had abandoned the baby in the woods. And Francis found it. So that's when I think that's when we met up with Jack. We met Jack. So yeah, see, so there's no recap really except for documents. All right, we might need to talk to people again. So yeah, this is Jack. The little arrows that you see, that transitions you to another area.
There are so many knights here. Do you think there's also a princess?
No, she's in another castle.
Why don't you go and find Tom? He can tell you a lot more about this place than I could.
Mm-hmm. And we will. Let's see. So the upper option, it looks like a bag. The action that you take depends on what you're holding. So if I do that, you can't see it because the camera's off or the camera's covering it, but I'm sure he will ask some question about Alfred. Why is he such an asshole?
Alfred thinks Tom doesn't listen to anyone.
He should tell him then.
But how can he, if Tom won't listen?
Well, if Alfred is angry at his father, he must make him listen.
That little rat.
If you keep your feelings secret, Alfred, nothing will change.
True that.
Alfred doesn't like your father.
What? Oh, maybe if Papa knew that, he could do something about it. He doesn't talk to Alfred that much.
Yeah, those are like internal thoughts. All right, nothing new to say there. Get another look at that. Is this a castle? I thought it would look more like our cave. Yeah, that's essentially where Jack and Agnes were. Not like a pile of rocks. Martha giggles a lot. All right, let's cross the yard.
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamleigh is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
No, she's an arrogant one, just like her father.
Don't see that. It's not arrogance. It's nobility. You have to be like that if you want
What's
people
the
to respect
difference?
you.
I agree. She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about. To think that coward is set to be next in line.
At least he knows how to order people around.
Right. What a brat.
Okay, that will take me back over there with them. Got a different comment here? Nope.
Hello, my name is Jack.
So many people. It's just him and his mom. What are they all doing here? There's not even a forest nearby. You'll get 3. Three comments. Okay, continue across the yard. We got the pig. House for horses. It must be very kind. Treat their animals like people. Clothes look so heavy. How do they even move?
Are you knights?
We are?
Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
Tell you what, snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
Very good. That should be a valuable first lesson.
Teaching you to steal? Excuse me? Rocks as straight as trees, and an entrance made of wood. This is so strange. When you've been living in a cave, I guess something like this would be pretty impressive. Oh, random rewards. We got the red. Okay, why can't I go in there? I wonder. Okay. I gotta try my 13. One of these days I'm gonna hit that. Why did it do it twice? Must have registered the button pressed twice. I am twice the loser. Alright, looks like we can go up the stairs. Maybe we can get a look out over the wall. But yeah, I was gonna say this is where this guy's gonna be. We don't know who he is. Hello, sir. I don't think that's Tom. He has hair like me. Did he live? Oh my God, did he live in the forest as well?
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and stare? All right then, let's see what you've got.
Are you a knight?
No talking. That'd be cheating. Ah, reckoned you'd be as ballsy as your ginger, but my mistake. Another time, perhaps. Cheers, lad.
Okay. did he want me to do?
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret? What color is your shite, boy?
Brown.
Nice. Mine's grey, like ash. But that's a secret, isn't it? For my shite's colour is neither your nor anyone else's business. So you'd better keep that to yourself. Got it?
Where else are you going to get that kind of entertainment? We're talking about the color of your shit today, guys.
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays. Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. Being a knight costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard. Damn, if only I'd known.
Okay, so why isn't that going away?
Will you be fighting soon?
Still need to know if you can keep a secret, boy. What's my shite's colour again? Excellent. Looks like you can keep your mouth shut after all. You want to be in on the real deal now? Then just say the words, "What's your bloody secret, catface?"
What's your bloody secret, Catface?
Well put, boy. Well put. For bloody it is. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing called loyalty. See, all these knights are loyal to one man, and he is loyal to another.
Loyalty missions?
And he then is loyal to yet another, a woman, who is the rightful queen of the English. For some here, loyalty's all about coin and favours and power. But for me, it's all about whom I trust, whom I'd follow all the way to hell for all the right reasons. Going to hell together with confidence and trust. It's what's holding this world together, boy. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Do you need a mason?
Do you need a mason?
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that, I don't know a bloody thing about building, and I don't want to. All I care about is a good sturdy wall and some hot tar to keep my enemies warm. And that reminds me of a story. Want to hear a story, boy? Well, you see, I'm not just one for a good solid tarring. But back in my day, I was also
Good luck,
quite a
Miss Bing.
stealthy bastard, if I may say so. So this one time, me and my men lay siege to this castle. While both sides rested for the night, I took my crowbar and swam over to the enemy. There was this piece of wall where the mortar had gone away, and one could easily look through the holes into their courtyard. So what did I do? I smoothly tore a hole with my crowbar and snuck inside. Then, what you want to do is hit them where it really hurts. And that's not always the groin. In this case, it was their old well barely standing up. So, one kick, and all its rocks tumbled and covered the hole. From then on, they were without water. The shortest siege in the history of sieges. And not
Okay,
one
thank you.
man died. All because
Enjoy your time
I had
with
an
your
eye
friend.
on the wall and made good use of that well.
That's what knights do?
Knights do a lot of things, lad.
A lot of things, lad.
How did you end that siege again?
I looked for a wall where the mortar was gone, and I kicked in their ramshackle well. Easy.
Huh.
What a strange boy.
I don't know about that. I can see Shiring and the Bishop's Palace. Damn, these people are just gonna let me walk all around pretty much wherever I want to go. Okay, go back down. Okay, can't go across. Oh, I hear the bagpipes in the back. Alright, so I guess the only option is we can't get in the door.
Come on. Bring us something tasty.
The keep is right up there. You want to become a knight, don't you?
Go forward up there.
Watch your step, you little twit.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamleigh. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps?
No, I wanted to go follow him. There's Tom.
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration. Walk with me, boy.
Boy. Oh, that smell. Yeah, but it's right there in front of that guy. If Tom gets work, will we get to eat this? I mean, with Jack being a very impressionable young man wanting to be a knight. Stands in my way. He stands in my way.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
She's supposed to be one of the other characters that will eventually have control over.
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
There really is a princess in that tower.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today. At least not any scoundrels.
Hey.
After that Hamleigh boy tried to propose to her, again, she'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now, don't start singing, please.
Give me a prompt to sing.
Hamleigh?
Yes, Percy Hamleigh's son, William. Now, off you go.
May I see the lady?
I told you she is not in the mood for pushy boys right now. She prefers someone a little more pleasant.
Fine.
And farewell to you.
Alright, so I can't... Oh. Is he gonna force his way up there? All right, should we steal the chicken leg to give it to the knights? We don't really know the ramifications of anything yet. There are supposed to be some. Okay, so alright, nobody seemed to notice. They must really be deep in thought.
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
It's off to the left. Alright, let's go see.
To Shaftesbury. Already too many masons for too little work. What about Earl's Castle?
That's up to the Earl and his steward to decide. I can't say anything.
Come on. Bring us something tasty.
The keep is right up there. You want to become a knight, don't you?
I got it, I got it.
I found this in the keep's kitchen. Can you teach me how to be a knight now?
Shit. Oh, no. Oh, shit. You can't just steal from the Earl.
We were messing with you, lad. Just messing.
Put that thing away.
Who's that
Quick.
kid?
Let's pretend we didn't see it.
Didn't you listen?
Put that thing away.
I want to be a knight. Nice. I had no idea there was an achievement for that.
Boy, do us a favour and stay small.
There are too many fully grown bastards out there already.
Hey,
Hard to tell where to stick your sword first.
you were the one that told me to steal something for you to eat, so. Accessory. He's taking mother away from me. What? No. I think so.
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens, it might be something else.
Tell Tom about what? Yeah, we probably should have that conversation about
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
Okay. What is the something else? Oh, okay. Talk to her alien.
Did you
Aliena?
know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
What do you need work for?
It pays. It buys shelter and clothing, and we don't have to starve. Not everyone can live in a forest, boy.
No?
No. People need to be around people.
Not
For
necessarily.
that, things have to be set in stone. Like the laws in towns, or rents, or wages. If everyone did whatever they liked, things would get very bad very quickly.
It's called anarchy. Can you work somewhere else? That's what he
Can't
was
you
trying
work
to find
somewhere
out.
else?
Not if we want to eat tonight.
I got chicken. He probably won't be happy about
refuse
that,
you.
though.
Oh, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long. Could be something small, like washed out mortar or a loose column. Now, I need to see the hole before I can carve the rock.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to some people. You just keep an eye out. And if you see something I can fix, let me know.
Oh, we got a host.
Sage,
Welcome, everyone.
what's up, dude? Thank you for the host. Happy Saturday, man. I saw you were streaming earlier. How did it go? And happy Saturday. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. I don't want to give him... We can do that and take a look around.
This isn't broken, is it?
It's a tower, like in Mother's Ballads. How does it not keel over? Okay, one of the walls looks broken. We could probably... Should we do them one at a time? As we find them? Is there more than one? Let's find out.
What is it, boy?
There is a wall without mortar.
If that's true, you have a very keen eye. Now, see if you can spot any more damage.
Okay, so
even better, keep an ear out for gossip about the Earl. If we can figure out what kind of man he is, we might learn what's important to him.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. I think that's... We already told her about Aliena, so no need to mention that again. Well, make sure you take it easy today if you can. Is this your normal...
Shout out!
Just extended time work because you got stuff to do? Were you on call or that kind of thing? So yeah, for those of y'all that don't know Sage, super nice guy. Known Sage for a few years now. We've met each other on Mixer. Back when Mixer was around. Oh, you're playing Minecraft today. Nice. Check him out at that URL that you see there, and if you like what you see, give him a follow. So we've already heard a couple of conversations, but nothing to do with... Let's go back up to the keep and see if there's anything up there. I mean, if there's something wrong with the keep that Tom can fix, that would really... The broom man. Nice. Yeah, do that, man. Absolutely. Oh, no problem. No problem. Okay, I guess we can go back this way now. So when you do Minecraft, what is it that you typically do? Just general stuff, or do you have specific plans of what you're trying to build, or anything like that? One of my well, actually my BFF, I guess. One of my good friends, my BFF, she does Minecraft every now and then too. She recently did a build where She essentially recreated recreated a Walmart.
Is anything broken here? They're not talking to me. This looks good to me.
Okay, let's go talk to Mom. Da-da-da-dum.
Tom wouldn't find work here. I don't know.
Well is a ramshackle. All right, let's go ahead and go back and talk to Tom first before we go.
Is this show
Talk
for
to
my
Mom.
benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
Yay! That makes one of us. Happy Saturday, Baldar. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, I broke it for you.
The well isn't bad.
Oh, wow. There you go. Very nice.
Good, Jack. That's one thing the Earl needs to get fixed for sure. Now, see if you can spot one more area of damage. And tell me if you learn anything about the Earl.
You got the jackpot, but not the super jackpot. There is, I don't know if you were here the other day when I was talking about it. That one will give you 250 cubes, as you see, but the super jackpot, which is the party hat, if you get that, that will give you 750. And not that you need a whole lot of cubes, but regardless. Okay, let's talk to Mom. We got to find one more thing that's dilapidated. Why did it do it? Oh. All right, let's see. Let's talk to her about. This is Martha. Tom's daughter. No relation
There
to
is
Jack.
one. What? There is a princess here.
Oh, show me.
I can't. Oh my God. Well, we're not going to go up there, are we? Okay. This is the other lady in the main screen, I guess, of
My
the
lady?
game.
Yes, Matthew?
There are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl and an annoying boy.
We were a little
Well,
persistent trying to get up there to talk to
my
her.
role to tend to my father's guests. I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up.
I like her already.
Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Stop staring.
quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please. Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
I never had a father.
Well, maybe not that you remember.
Where did you come from then?
From my mother. All young things come from their mothers. What have fathers got to do with it?
I think you should have a word with your mother. Come on, I want to show you something.
Poppers! Yeah, they're gonna freak out over that view.
Have you ever
Especially
been
Martha.
up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look so small. Like little mice. You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies.
Uh-oh.
If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'd ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
How did it go?
Oh, she was so pretty. Don't you agree, Jack?
All right, what do we got here for options?
The Lady Aliena thinks there will be an attack.
Here, go find Tom and tell him.
Okay, ask her about that. Maybe she's seen something.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
Not okay. Alfred. Okay, can we not talk to Alfred? No. He's bored. I can't interact with Mom or Martha. Okay, so Tom wanted us to find one more place to fix. We haven't found it yet. He said listen to conversations too. We haven't heard anybody talking about it. Anything? What's this? So many people. We got that one already. Maybe we can talk to Catface again. Because he was talking about he took advantage of a well that had fallen into disrepair like this one here had as well. Maybe he knows someplace that... No, I guess we can't talk to him anymore.
Is anything broken here?
My nose, I guess, and a few of my ribs.
Apart from that, we're fine.
Tom wouldn't find work here. Lady Aliena is expecting an attack.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, see if you can spot one more area of damage.
We're trying.
You can build castles?
Well, if I have the money and the people, yes. Maybe one day I'll show you how it's done.
Hmm. Ah.
Is anything broken here? They're not talking to me.
Maybe if we go back up this way. We can get back over there to him.
I don't know. I don't know. Is anything broken here?
Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that...
I don't know.
Can't get in there, at least not yet. I mean, that wall there was fairly obvious. And so was the well.
Is anything broken here? They're not talking to me. Tom wouldn't find work here. I don't know.
I don't want to look it up.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
mean, I've been over this. Oh, how many times now? I mean, we've been up to the keep. I could look around again up there, I guess. Got the wall there. Is there anything back here? No.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
He looks like an old tree.
If you want something, talk to me.
Matthew, okay.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
I see you're opting to become part of the furnishings. Well, grab any corner you like and invigorate it with your presence. It would make us all very, very happy. Stop right there. I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
We've already been up there. I don't know where the third one is. And this is just going to take us all the way back down. Yeah,
Alfred said he was hungry.
All right. Yeah, it is. It is winning. It is winning the hide and go seek game. That is for sure.
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
I can see we're going to be good friends.
Oh, he softens up when I give him food. Oh, hey, a friend of sorts.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
I have no idea. And this is apparently progression stuff too, right? Because it's putting it on the screen. Help Tom find work. Maybe we stand here for a minute or two and see if that's whatever trigger is that we're missing to have somebody tell us what needs to be fixed. Apparently not. Yeah, maybe we've got
I don't know.
We've already talked to the knights. Up here again. If there's nothing, if we can't find anything up here this time, I'm just gonna have to look it up because I have no idea what I'm looking for. Don't know what that piece of paper is, but we can't get back there yet anyway. Don't know who that is. The cleanest bowl in all of the Shire. All right, I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know. It's like I said, story progression stuff making it that hard to find. My God, so it was up there by him, but how do I get back up there? I tried to get back up there. It wouldn't let me get. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Part of the wall, you see the wall, the whatever you want to call it, the part right there underneath the guy up there, that is the last piece. The last piece that I need, anyway. It's like the first one. It's the first one listed here. I gotta walk all the way back around. Silly. But I mean, we did ask him. Ah, see, we didn't. Okay, we didn't get over here far enough to get this prompt. There we go.
The battlements are broken.
I noticed that already. Well, that should do for now. Now, stay sharp. You did a very good job, son. Now, come along. You deserve to see if it works.
Look, I'd like to give you work, but we don't need you.
I just hope you're not expecting a siege soon.
Why do you say that?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah. The keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
Matthew, may I have a word with you?
Well, we have a home. For now. Is that all right for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. I think you have a say in it too.
It's fine with me.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow me. It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
Whoops. Successfully asked the bishop for help. That was last week. We told the bishop about Francis's involvement. Francis ain't gonna be happy about that. That was last week as well. Gave Martha's Draw Night. That was last week. Earl's Castle. Alfred gave him food, earned Sir Catface's trust, and learned his secret. His shit is gray. By the way, you told Aliena about Jack's father. You stole a chicken leg for the knights, which we gave to Alfred. You helped Tom find work. Chapter done. Okay, back to Philip.
It's good you sent your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
Philip.
Yes?
There was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
He could barely walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
Sounds like was it Christopher Plummer?
He's not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year, he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in one ear.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
Kick Remigius out. Yeah, we must not cane our novices.
We must not cane our novices.
No, we must not.
Deus caritas est.
I remember that I found words carved into wood in the mill. A brother named Thomas wrote them. He wrote about canings as well.
Thomas?
Yes, he left as well, over a year ago.
It was the same as with Brother Marcus.
Remigius.
Yes.
I will talk to him about it, no matter if I'm elected prior or not.
You cannot go in there.
What was that?
Who are these people?
Uh-oh.
Hey! Step back. Step back, I said.
What is going on out there?
No. Soldiers?
Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Philip! It's Francis. They have Francis.
Uh-oh, that's his brother. There was actually a mini-series made from the book, too, that I did not know about when I was looking for the voice cast for the game. The mini-series came up as an option. Information, to find out what's going on. Okay.
What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk.
We'll question you soon enough.
What are they doing here? Are they here for Francis? Has the war started already? Even Andrew looks scared. Is he talking to?
Brother Philip, I'm afraid these soldiers are looking for your brother. He has just arrived. 2 of them followed him into the cloister.
No. What is this?
It's an invasion, that's what it is.
What's your name? It would be easier for us all if you just
Tom's
came with
baby.
us.
And that's Francis.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Like it or not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking
I
for
will
you.
contemplate this later.
You must be mistaken.
Not now.
We got your description. If it fits a man, we bring him in. It fits you, so we're bringing you in.
Walter, just look at him. He's holding it like a woman.
What are you doing here? And who is... Who is that?
I found him. In the woods.
Hey!
Hey! We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did.
He says he misses you.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey!
Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester.
I gave the letter to the bishop. He said he'd help.
May God have mercy on us. I was wrong to send you.
What is it?
These men are with the bishop. He is here in Kingsbridge.
The bishop is here?
Hey, you two. You should listen when you're spoken to. Who are you? What about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby? By God, you look so funny. Oh, come on, let me hold him.
A name, or both of your names. Come on, you two. Give us something we can work with.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
What?
One of the 10 commandments. Do you not know them?
Oh, save your words, monk.
Do you not know of heaven and hell?
I do. I know of them. I know of heaven and hell.
If you know and still go against the word of God, you will not be saved. Not heaven awaits sinners, but hell, the lake of fire.
We'll take hell, then.
No. No.
William.
What is your name, monk?
I am Philip. Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for.
About to be of
not the other
Kingsbridge.
one.
Monks. They all look alike.
We were looking for you. Bishop Wailerun wants to see
Okay,
you.
take me instead of Francis.
Oh.
He's gonna shit his
We
pants.
found him. He's here. Tell the bishop.
They found the monk.
The bishop. Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe.
He's expecting you.
What you wish?
Go on, monk.
That's him. That's the monk.
Amen.
Tell the bishop.
Amen.
I thought he would at least be taller than me.
This is like the shame.
What's going on here, Philip?
The bishop knows he's here.
I
We
don't
told
know.
him. He's expecting you.
Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path.
Amen.
Philip. There you are.
The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerun Bygot.
Philip and I are already acquainted.
You were looking for me, my bishop?
I was. Remigius, Philip does look distressed, does he not?
Yes, he does.
Tell me, what is on your mind?
All right, so no timer on this.
These men who were looking for me, who are they? And why are they here?
Oh, them, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles. The work of a bishop. The reason why these men are outside right now is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm.
So this is what Eliana was talking about, I guess.
Here, in Kingsbridge. And in the eye of that storm stands one man. You. Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important thing you have kept from me.
There is? My bishop.
You did not mention that you, Philip, were nominated to be Prior of Kingsbridge.
Never came up.
The brothers here will elect their new prior today, will they not?
Yes.
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend, but a strong prior...
Yeah, we found that out. It's kind of weak.
We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend. The bishop and I agreed you should have this.
Okay. Prior James's rosary. Okay. It was found by Sub-Prior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge's old prior is believed to have broken into the ice. To this day, are we going to have this problem again? Shit. To this day, James's grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. I still say he's not dead. Going by the old TV thing, right? If you don't actually see them die, then they're not dead. The monks believe that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day. Some believe by the devil himself. But who is to tell what happened? Where there was no one. Yeah, see? It won't scroll. Will not scroll.
Very well. Now, when your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new prior of Kingsbridge?
Don't flog the novices. Talk about courage and change. Talk about how a prior is not superior. We're going to give the bishop the finger, especially Remigius.
I think what I would talk about is... I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them. They will vote for you.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in
But...
your role as sub-prior.
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past, Remigius. Wonderfully.
My bishop?
Philip of Gwynedd. You will be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Oh.
In humbleness, I stand before you, most humbled by your trust and humbled by the great tasks ahead of us. We must restore Kingsbridge to do justice to the glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our great church will become a guiding light, first and foremost, through our actions and our faith. We ourselves shall be such a light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his siege on Winchester.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Excellent.
There you are.
Oh, it's Ellen. I thought
What's
it
the
was.
matter?
Oh, Agnes must have been Tom's
Did I have a
wife's name.
father?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
How could he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
Oh, is Tom gonna plant a seed in you? Hey,
Is Tom gonna
Kane,
plant
how
a
you
seed
doing?
in you?
Maybe.
Then you will have a new baby.
A brother for you. Would you like that?
I don't
Happy
care.
Saturday, how you doing?
Tom's taken you away from me already. A brother wouldn't make a difference.
Nobody will ever take me away from you.
What was my
Birds and the
father's name?
bees.
Jack, the same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson.
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Jack, find the others. Then hide and don't come out till I tell you.
Pillars of the Earth from the Ashes, Chapter 4. Wow, that's it? Just 4 things? You have become Prior of Kingsbridge. Walleran does as you asked. His allies, the Hamleighs, attack Earl's castle. I didn't ask him to do that, did I? William Hamleigh was intimidated when you mentioned hell. The thief you reported, Brother Marcus, fled the priory after a severe caning. He's the guy that stole he stole a key, right? That we used to get inside. Chapter 5. The Man in the Flames.
Oh, there are at least 200 of them at the river.
Knights again? What colors do they wear?
They are not knights, Philip.
Uh-oh.
They say they cannot pay.
It is all right, Brother Paul.
I told them that there's a toll.
Who is your leader? Who will speak for you?
No one will speak for us, monk.
Are they refugees?
We were chased from every village.
They are outlaws.
We are no outlaws.
We come from Earl's Castle.
They killed our men.
My child! They killed my child!
By God. We cannot feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves.
We will give them shelter.
Philip, we have not enough room.
We will give you all shelter, all of you.
I wish I had more to give.
More? We've given away almost all the food we have. What will these poor people eat tomorrow?
Before they came here, they fed themselves. They worked. Surely they can do that again.
Mm-hmm.
There are more coming. Word is spreading fast.
What do we do now, Philip?
Give me the rest of the bread.
But...
Here, Philip.
Then help to clean out the empty houses and tend to the injured.
You heard our prior, brothers.
Get to work. Okay, take care of the refugees. Okay, looks like they're over here. What do we have? Bread. Okay. All right, we got a group there. Children without parents. Group of refugees. A man, dying man with a child. All right, so we have to decide which 3 of these groups get food. Okay, the children without parents, those go first.
The children are all alone. None of them are crying.
Doesn't matter. This is my fault. I did this. It was me.
Children, take some food. Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry. They must have seen horrible things. They must have seen horrible things.
Okay, and these were just refugees, right? Okay, injured. Yep, children and injured first.
Take some bread.
Only 1 loaf of bread for all of us?
In Wiggly they spat on us, and now you want to complain when this monk shows mercy.
But I...
Thank you, Father.
It was the Hamleighs.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
They said the Hamleighs attacked Earl's castle. Who are the Hamleighs? They said the Hamleighs attacked Earl's castle. Who are the Hamleighs?
Okay, so we've given food to the injured, we've given food to the kids. Okay, who do we give it to next? A group of refugees, a dying man with a child, and just refugees at the mill. So we'll give it to these folks. Hungry women with children. Yeah.
Take some bread for your children.
This is not enough.
He has more bread. I saw it.
Please, our children are starving.
Give us bread for our children.
Please, give some to those
Give
people
it
over
to
there.
us. We have
Why
nothing.
did this happen?
What did we
Our
do
children
wrong?
will die in this cold.
Wake
Please,
up, Pa.
let us stay. We can work.
Okay, we're going to be able to read this. Philip's notes on the refugees. It has a problem. See, now the scrolling works. All right, let's read this one first since it's working here. We never got the chance to read all the notes on the rosaries because it wouldn't let us scroll past the first page. So we'll do this one first and then we'll do that one. Okay, Philip's notes about the refugees at Kingsbridge, dated January 1136. I sat with the refugees who had sought shelter at our priory. They told me horrifying stories. Politically, the seizure of Earl's Castle was a strategic move to support King Stephen. But for these men, women, and children, it was a great tragedy. They told me of William Hamleigh and 3 other horsemen leading an army of knights. They trampled those who fell, set their houses ablaze, and yelled at them to scream louder. The townspeople fled with nothing to take with them and nowhere to go. Just hearing about it sends shivers down my spine. If we had not gotten involved, this would not have happened. Okay, good. Okay. Prior James's Rosary. Let's see, what did we get? How far did we get? We'll just redo the whole thing. It was found by Sub-Prior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge's old prior is believed to have broken into the ice. To this day, James's grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. His blood, too. What was left of it. The monks believed that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day. Some believe by the devil himself. But who is to tell what happened? For there was no one out on the river that night aside from Prior James, was there? Philip received the rosary in January of 1136 from Remigius and Bishop Walleran as a token of goodwill and trust on the day of the election of the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
Prior Philip?
Mysterious stranger.
Yes?
Tom.
I am Tom, Master Builder, and I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear God, they look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
Do you not see how many there are in need? They need help as much as you do.
They all followed a profession once. They all want to work.
That child? You are raising a child?
My brother
it's
found
his child.
Jonathan in the woods and brought him here. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer you is a place to sleep.
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
Ask God, then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
Remigius is an asshole.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Because these monks want to hold on to their coin as long as they can.
Well, they can't see that it's about to collapse. If it did, I'd have work for a lifetime. But no, they believe it can all be held together by prayer.
Do they know you?
I used to live close to here, so it is possible.
Maybe that monk will change his mind. He seemed nice.
He won't. I could see it in his eyes. He's a stubborn one.
Remigius?
Can I
No.
look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
Uh-oh, Jack's gonna come save the world.
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk?
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful. They must never know that you are his father. Tom?
I'm fine. Only that stupid cathedral would fall apart.
Martha?
Leave her, Jack. She's been through a lot. I think she deserves a good night's rest, don't you? I told you the baby would be safe.
What, babe? Mother?
Not now, Jack. Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
You'll grow up to be a monk?
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God.
So, are we going to become a saboteur?
That's the name.
We're going to tear the cathedral down?
From God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be
Fall
careful.
over already!
You must never know if you were his father.
What did they do to it? What can I do to make it even worse? Dandelion seed.
I am not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground. It's what I do. I'll make it a nice grave. You'll like it, but you must dig me one, too, when my time comes. Agreed? That's good. Good. You must not be afraid to die. Death is not the end. There is more after. That's the secret. That is what all this here is about. You see? When you die, you go to sleep. And someday, God wakes you up. Dead is not as cold as here. Sleeping forever until the 7th trumpet sounds. When you die, you go to sleep. And
Knights ride horses, monks ride ponies. Martha taught me. Okay. Cleaner than in Earl's Castle. These monks must keep very busy.
Yes? Oh, hello. I'm afraid we're out of food.
Who is it?
The mason's boy. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. Come back in the morning, will you?
Those poor souls. They can hardly sleep.
At least they don't have to take care of a baby.
Smells like dead fish. Yeah, that's because Millie is constantly salting the fish. At least he was on Saturday last week. All the monks went in there, even that important one. Okay. Okay, go in there. Alright, so it's either into the cathedral or into the cemetery. Let's check the cemetery.
The monks closed the big door.
Or
We're
not.
locked in now.
Like that mound in the forest. Why is he so scared? Doesn't he live here?
Who are you? Ah, you're one of the refugees from Earl's Castle, aren't you?
No, I'm from the forest. Yes.
Did you see how they killed people? I don't think I could take it. We monks do not do things like killing. You again. I don't have time for children. Oh, why are they taking so long? He's always hearing things. First it's Adolphus, now Prior James. What's next? They'll be back in a minute. Don't you worry. The dead stay dead. And when they come back, we will rejoice. Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
No, no, they are not warrior monks. Far from it.
Maybe it was Brother Marcus. Stealing food.
No. After that beating, he would never come back.
What if it is Prior James?
James is dead. He's still in the river. We couldn't put him to rest.
Could that be?
Philip said Prior James did not commit suicide.
So it couldn't have been him.
Then what did I see? I saw something.
There are things deep in the woods, in the streams, the rocks. Many farmers give them offerings.
They shouldn't do that. They must be demons. An angel would not hide in the forest.
More monks. Well, there's no way to keep away from them. They're dangerous. All we can do is listen anyway. The planks in the ground. Do they practice shooting here? Prior's office right here. House looks special, like the cathedral's little sister. Speaking of little sister, I hope Martha's resting well soon.
Into the window. No one home.
Okay.
I will not change my mind on this matter. We will help them, all of them. Remigius, do you truly want to leave these people to die?
We should remove ourselves from the world, my prior. It is for God to decide, not us.
We will help these people. We must. And remember, I will make sure that you will not unleash your anger on our novices anymore.
Nice. He was caning some of the novice monks earlier. And Philip said, no, we're not going to have that anymore. We whip him. There he is. He looks tired. Is he running away too? Oh, Remigius is a complete ass.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Remigius here is right. This is no place for children.
Now I remember her.
Her?
What is it now, Remigius?
This woman. She came with the builder.
Yes?
Ellen.
She is not a refugee.
What do you mean?
She's an outlaw. She's been here in the past. Prior James warned me about her. She is not from Earl's Castle, she's from the forest.
That's true.
But her husband?
I doubt they are married.
Young man, are you not the builder's son? What's your name?
Jack Jackson.
Son of Jack. Well then, you may go now.
He is not the builder's son. I knew it. He is her son. And of a man called Jack. Fornicators, that's what they are. Unmarried even. That woman must be expelled from Kingsbridge.
I had no idea. I will think about it.
Okay. Shaking his head. Yeah, can I whip the shit out of this guy?
I'd rather not.
Bullshit. Smack him with it.
No.
So many paths. I don't know where it leads. We can't go anyway. Can't go that way either.
No.
All right. Let's try the other door. I know, right? Oh my God. Fornicators.
I wish someone would just tear that cathedral down so we could start afresh.
That would require a miracle, and I really don't know a thing about them.
I'm so tired.
Come, I'll sing you a lullaby. Actually, it's Jack's favourite. A lark caught in
Hush, little baby,
the
don't you cry.
hunter's net, sang sweeter than ever, as if the falling melody might wing and net dissever. At dusk the hunter took his prey, the lark his freedom never. All birds and men are sure to die, but songs may live forever.
Okay. Coming up on break here in a couple of minutes. When we came in here the first time, not as Jack. I don't think, was it Jack? All these candles were lit. I walked up to one of them and it gave me the option to put it out. So I put out all 4 of them. Now it's dark in here. And I got an achievement for it too. Such a miscreant. It's made of stone. There's water inside. What for?
Why is the bowl on the pedestal? Do people drink here?
Philip wouldn't go up here. All right, let's go ahead and take a break here before we come into this, I guess, new area. So yeah, we on our Saturday streams, since we're right smack dab around lunchtime here, you can see the time where I am in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. It's lunchtime for me. So it's going to be a little bit longer of a break than we normally take. Like on Fridays, we take 10. Today we'll take 15. So that way it'll give me a chance to grab something to eat and get up and stretch my legs, the normal stuff, go to the bathroom. I don't think the mail's been here yet, so nothing to check there. So let me do all of that stuff. We will come back and we will explore the attic with Jack. Let's see, which break do we want to do? Technically, there's only one, but we'll do that. Sit tight. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it, everyone. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, back to work. Crack the whip. Lunch break is over. Get your butt back out there. All right, we're back. Let's go back up into the attic. Actually, we never left the attic, but... Okay. Oh no, where's Jack? Roof truss. Bird's nest.
Very, very dry.
Abandoned bird's nest made from rope and wood chips. Somebody carved something in here like I used to do in our cave. What does it say? Inscription. Okay. Inscription in the attic of Kingsbridge Cathedral, found in 1136. Jitmund, I guess. Et filius Christianus fecit, 1066 to 1077. Latin, I guess. I don't know what it says. I would have to look it up. It's so high, but there's another roof underneath. That's it. Ow!
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Ah. Okay, found everything that was up here. I thought there might be something interesting enough to talk to Tom about, but apparently not. Little bowl do they eat here? Oh man, stealing. Like the ones outside, only these lie flat.
Prior James.
Yep. Why did they leave it? Nobody knows. Okay. What are we going to do with all this stuff?
I'd rather not.
The church is broken. Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Why did they refuse? Got the owl up here. Maybe we can smack it with the... Oh, we don't have the key. I see a stone man lying on a slab. Is this their god they always ramble about?
I'd rather not.
The owl...
It won't move.
The owl is not here. Can't go out that side like Philip could. Even ground, still quite soft. Are they planting here? Small forest surrounded by a castle.
Like Mother's garden at home. More rocks for my slingshot. No.
It's back out back again. Yeah. Okay, this guy's here here all by himself now. I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
Oh.
Let's go back and try to talk to him again.
Just keep watch. We'll come back soon. Oh, God. They're not finding anything. They're not finding anything. Oh.
The monks closed the big door. We're locked in now.
Jack.
The monks closed the big door. We're locked in now.
Leave her, Jack. She's been through a lot. I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their own.
He will grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God. Jonathan. That's the name they've given him.
A gift from God.
Jonathan?
I wish I could hold him.
I know. But you have to be careful. They must never know that you are his father. Tom?
I'm fine. If only that stupid cathedral would fall apart.
Move, you stupid thing!
Yeah, why did...
already.
Why is it that helping Tom is such a pain in the ass?
Move, you stupid thing!
And there's gotta be something inside.
I'd rather not.
So we got a bowl and a candle. If we need those up here for something. All we got up here is the inscription and a bird's nest.
Very, very dry.
Do it for Tom, do it for Mother. Or don't do it.
If they need to build a new cathedral, Tom will get work. And we can stay here. Tom always talks about wanting to work on a cathedral.
Jeez, Jack is a criminal. Get out. Uh-oh.
What? I'd rather not. I need to get out.
Well, I'm trying. Oh, now it's open and I can use it. Oh, let's get some water. Oh, shit.
So much smoke. I can barely breathe. I need air. Maybe upstairs I can breathe.
Upstairs, that's where the fire started. Alright, let's fill the bowl back up. Yeah.
so much smoke. I can barely breathe.
Oh no, it's the Grim Reaper.
There's a breeze coming from the back.
You! I know you. Your Maxim uncle. This is you! By God and the devil!
Is that the old monk that was out in the courtyard?
To punish me. I told them we must repent.
Zarback says, what's up? Happy Saturday.
To all of them. For my sins. Cast me into the lake of fire.
My dear brother, only 2 days have passed since you left our priory. Much has happened in these 2 days. Many desperate men, women, and children have found refuge here. The Earl of Shiring was arrested. His castle taken by my bishop's allies. The people that we shelter were driven from that castle. Francis, I know this was not your fault, but I, myself, cannot but feel responsible for their fate. A couple has come to seek shelter at our priory. Remigius tells me the woman is a witch. Even if that is not true, they seem to live in sin.
Fornicators! No, we're gonna let them stay, damn it.
Remigius said to expel them for their act against God, but I decided against it. They might speak their vows as soon as opportunity is offered.
Thank you. Francis knows about the baby because he found it in the woods.
Milius and Cuthbert have taken it upon themselves to feed the baby. They called it Jonathan, the gift of God.
Is that what Jonathan really means? I wonder what they were talking about when they referenced that before.
He loves goat milk. A gift of God, and yet someone gave up on him. I will not give up on him, or on anyone else.
Tom did.
Not on us either, brother, even if the hope for my own redemption is as small and frail as Jonathan is. I pray that this letter finds you in good health. In consideration of my own, I ask that you not talk about our parents again. One must let these things rest. I have made my peace and won't hear any more of it.
Did they reference who their parents were? I don't remember that.
I heard from you that only 3 in Earl Robert's employ can read. One of them is my brother. Your brother, Philip.
What is this smell? It's your cathedral burning to the ground.
No, no, no! Get out of there!
What? What is that?
My God. Save yourselves! The saint! We must save the saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there!
Medic!
But Adolphus! The saint! We must save him! No! No! Don't!
Oh, Jack. Jack. What did you do? Okay. Jack burned the cathedral literally to the ground. Well, okay, maybe
While the
not quite
monks
that
and
bad.
refugees cleaned up, I kept hidden. I hadn't expected that a magnificent building like this could so utterly collapse. That the ignorant little boy that I had been could so easily turn it back into a pile of dirty stones. I knew then that I had done something wrong, and no one could ever find out.
Prior Philip, I had the site cleared. It should be safe now.
Good work. Thank you, Master Builder. This concludes a very long night, then.
Many people left already. They asked me to thank you for your kindness. They're sorry for what happened.
Well, they should thank God for his mercy. No one got hurt, no one died. 45 monks and 11 novices, all accounted for. No one's missing.
What about the refugees?
Milius and Cuthbert even saved our saint from the crypt.
Do you know what caused this?
It was the devil's work.
Or maybe it was God's will.
What makes you say that?
Oh, no one got hurt. The books were saved. Even the bones of your saint were unharmed. Maybe this happened for a reason.
Man's got a
What do you
point.
mean?
Here,
From his perspective.
let me show you something.
Where are the answers? I was blind, and I want to see.
I want you to look through the loop on top. Tell me, what do you see?
I see dawn.
Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast.
And stare at the sunrise?
No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east, like a church. Now, I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here, Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at, Tom Builder?
Hope.
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
I see it. I see now.
Jack is a pyromaniac and a kleptomaniac. Just a complete hoodlum. What you did, you were in favor of taking the refugees in, of course. You agreed to bury Arnaldus after his death. Because of you, the monks know that Tom and Ellen are unmarried. Although Philip learned the truth about Ellen, she is allowed to stay. You burned... No, I didn't. Jack did it. Jack burned the cathedral for Tom. You inspired Philip to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral. 5 chapters done out of 7. Winchester, who is... Whoa.
A few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself. The bishop seemed assured that, because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Percy Hamleigh.
Bishop Waleran. Good morning.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleighs!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
King
Of course.
Steve.
Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Philip.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry, this is my prior.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior of Kingsbridge, my Lord Bishop.
You won't have to say much today, Philip.
Leave the talking to us.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser.
We must make haste. I want to go hunting in the New Forest. England is full of game. No comparison to Normandy. This country's still wild.
This is Waleran Bygod, the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Waleran, I remember you. We've met before.
And Percy Hamleigh.
My king.
He brought Bartholomew to justice. And it's not the first time he's helped me. He has Norman blood in him. We should hunt together someday.
Indeed, sire.
Bartholomew, on the other hand, will not leave the jail alive.
Percy Hamleigh did not do it without help, my lord. It was I who told him of the plot against you.
And now you come to be rewarded as well. I see.
My brother, the Cathedral of Kingsbridge has burnt down. Waleran asks for a reward, not for himself. He asks for our church.
I take it your church cannot afford to rebuild that cathedral, Henry. Neither can the crown.
I, or rather Bishop Waleran, had an idea.
Here it comes.
You could give the Earl of Shiring's lands to the Bishop of Kingsbridge to finance the rebuilding of the cathedral.
I like the idea. But Percy and his men were the ones who took Owl's Castle, not Bishop Waleran. Right, Percy?
Yes, my king.
He knows the area, and he will be a loyal Earl, will you not?
Of course, my king.
You ought to give thanks to God first. God made you king.
Don't go on like that, Henry. Don't do that. You know what happens when you do that. It was a long way to this throne. A long way.
Yes, my brother.
Now I will hunt.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring Earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
After I hunt.
Bring my bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Oh.
Who let the dogs out?
Philip, Waleran and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamleigh. Ah, Philip.
What is it?
About Bartholomew's confession.
Maybe you can get him to confess.
I do not believe my prior can do more than you could, Henry.
Perhaps he knows he will die, no matter what he says.
Please excuse me.
Of course.
Of course. Stable. How they all talk. Francis says at court, words are weapons.
Percy Hamleigh will have the earldom of Shiring.
But would he make a good Earl?
Who cares? Stephen wanted the throne for 20 years. Now that he has it, he must
I
be
know.
loyal to those who are loyal
Exactly.
to him.
Who knows? Maybe Percy will make a good Earl.
From what I've heard, Lady Hamleigh pulls the strings.
Get a confession from the Earl. Were they loyal to the old king, or are they loyal to the new king?
From what I heard, this is about the cathedral in Kingsbridge. It burned down.
Yes.
Then the king should help in some manner, but not by giving away English land to the church.
Did you not say Bishop Henry was the richest man in England? Then why is he not paying for the cathedral?
God has very tight purse strings, it seems.
Grand castle, fit for a king. It's a good thing there's one here then.
Tomorrow, the king will announce his decision. Until then, they won't allow a simple monk like me into the keep.
Wimmy is gonna say, where is the dude?
How could you let her get away?
Oh, a horse?
That little bitch.
Oh,
I will find her
language.
mother. She was here? Why?
To see her father, of course. But that won't help her. She has already made a fool of you once. Don't let it happen again.
No, Mother.
Lord and Lady Hamleigh. The Hamleighs, really. They defeated Bartholomew. Francis believes that is a good thing.
Monk, it's about time you showed up.
Huh? Regan Hamleigh? We have not been formally introduced.
You are a fool. Is that formal enough for you, Monk?
And
you
you're a
don't
bitch.
understand any of this, do you? It's as if you've never set a single foot outside your little priory.
How can I help you, Lady Hamleigh?
How you let yourself be used by those two greedy bishops, I'll never know. Waleran wants the lands of the earldom for himself. Henry knows that. Say something. You don't believe me, do you?
How about this?
Monk?
You guys suck.
Why would Waleran bring me then?
To plead his case. If Stephen had not believed him, Waleran would have sent you forward. I know you don't trust me, but your bishops are no different
Do you
from
have
me.
a way to prove any of this?
Ride with my son, William. Just a few hours. I will prove to you that Waleran will betray you.
All right. I will ride with your son, if only to prove you wrong.
Very well. Maybe you're not a fool, after all. But do not let the bishops see you. William?
What?
Ride with Father Philip. Do as I said.
Crack the whip. Oh, shit. Where are we going?
William Hamleigh declined to tell me where we were heading. He enjoyed keeping me in the dark and forcing me to follow his lead. Sometimes he sped ahead on his warhorse, and it took me some effort to catch up. But sooner or later he would stop and wait, sneering as I rejoined him. On one occasion, he stood there urinating against a rock. When I caught up with him, he turned without covering himself. He found my shock at his shameful behavior comical. He laughed, got back into the saddle, spurred his horse, and rode off. Again I followed, hoping this journey had not been another horrible mistake. Near a bridge, I found William with a group of washerwomen. He was shouting at them. When I arrived, I could only hear their replies. They said that they had not seen a girl or a boy fitting his description. A younger, blonde woman said that even if she had seen the girl, she would not tell him. Apparently, she had heard of William Hamleigh. William grabbed the startled-looking woman by the arm. He shoved his right hand under her skirt. She started crying. The other women asked William to stop, but were afraid to anger him. William turned and grinned when he saw me approaching. When he heard my words, William's grin faded. He pushed the young woman away. The other women looked at me in a strange way. They must have asked themselves why a monk would ride with such a man as William.
Just another asshole.
We rode off, and William stared at me full of spite. I told him I pitied him. I did not tell him why, because I had no words for it. We did not talk after that. Not for a long time. William talked to more strangers along the way. First, I believed he was asking for directions.
Then I realized that money was changing hands. William was paying these people for information. I was glad that for now he had lost interest in hurting others. Then I saw an old woman pointing William to a bearded man on a horse. William called the man a horse thief. Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him. They rode faster and faster, and I could not hear what more they talked about.
Keep a distance. Get closer to hear more. Oh, we got pinkness. Oh, I love it. Thank you for using your points. Zarbaxis, thank you, thank you.
William bluntly threatened to have the man hanged for stealing a horse of his, and then ordered him to hunt down the real thieves in exchange for his life. The man laughed as if he had made a great bargain. William even paid him. Before the man rode off north, William mentioned a name. Aliena. And I prayed that whatever William's plan was, that it would fail. Then William waved at me to ride faster. I reckoned we had to be close to where Lady Hamleigh wanted us to go. Not long after, my stomach turned as I realized just where exactly we were bound.
Oh, back here again. We were here on Tuesday.
Just a moment.
What?
You know very well that Bishop Waleran is in Winchester now. So what are we doing here?
No idea. Mother never tells me anything. She treats me and Father like damn children. It's a wonder Father ever got to fuck her in the first place. But here I am, and I'm starving. Damn, I'm starving.
Where are you going?
In there?
No.
I'm sure the bishop would want to see me well fed. We won't be staying long, so whatever it is you gotta do, do it fast. How can I help you? How about you step aside?
Why did Regan Hamleigh send us here? What is Waleran's secrets? Excuse me. Might as well look around. There is something. Fog is too thick.
What is that?
Waleran has a construction site of his own. What is he building out there? Wild and nervous, it is bleeding where William spurred it.
What is being built out there will be even larger than this palace.
Doesn't look like a palace.
You, please. You were here before, weren't you? Yes. I remember you. Philip, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Please, you have to help me.
Where's William?
What happened?
He forced me to serve him food. He took the Lord's name in vain, and he pushed me and touched me.
Oh, God.
What?
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you? So what? Did he ask you for help?
He did.
I should have knocked your teeth out, boy.
You should not have.
We're young men, he and I play rough. So what? I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
We are not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what? We are all men of God. Well,
You are a sinner.
So what? Everyone is. The bishop told me. But my sins are forgiven.
Why would you think that?
I took Earl's castle for him.
Your parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop. But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my father took Earl's castle? He's too fat to ride a horse.
I want to do that to him and Remigius
Even
both.
Mother said I'd be a better Earl.
I pity you.
Again? You dare to say that again? You pity me. I pity you. You're not a man. Neither of you are.
We are men of God.
A man kills, and a man fucks. And no one talks down to me. No one! I know you saw me and that whore at the river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
And what would that have achieved?
She'd have learnt her lesson. And don't you think I noticed how you spied on me and that horse thief? I should kill you for that. I should. Let me tell you, I will fuck Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good. I'm a man! Damn it, I'd fuck the boy if that was the only way to put him in his place. Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
Executed with impunity.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course he would. He already did. The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating. Shit.
Boy, this guy's a real peach, huh?
I will contemplate this later.
Okay.
Not
fair
now.
enough. Fair enough. I have to fix this. I have to fix this.
If the bishop finds out about this, he will not be pleased. I have to fix this.
Pick up the knife. Shove it into William's belly.
throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell. I told you of heaven and hell once before. Do you remember?
Of course. The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death. I'm not afraid to die. Do not fear those who kill the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of. The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars. Their souls are the devil's. They will all go to hell. Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid.
It looks so alive.
Might thee.
Perhaps the artist has actually seen the devil.
Are you afraid? It's just stone. Hell is far away. Stop staring at that thing, all right?
It looks so alive. Perhaps the artist has actually seen the devil.
Are you afraid?
Nah.
It's just stone. Hell is far away.
What's going on inside him? Why would he hurt those weaker than him? No hope for the weak.
Has Bishop Waleran ever shown you the scripture?
He told me of it. What do you think? Stop staring at that thing, all right?
I have to fix this.
Well...
I better put it back and tidy up the table.
Yeah, but what am I gonna tidy it up with?
And if anyone's name was not found written in the Book of Life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that? It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, the devil stares back from the lake of fire. What?
I can't see him. What is it?
We ride back to Winchester. Now! What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
How can I thank you?
What is being built out there?
Cathedral?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but...
What is it?
A castle. The bishop is building a castle.
Run out of material.
A castle? Why a castle?
I don't know. It is not for me to ask or question the bishop.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either. That man, William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop. You brought this man here. Leave! Go! But leave the tableware.
I only wanted to tidy up the table.
Wrong choice, I guess.
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You always get to him.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Waleran is good with words. Don't we, my husband?
Of course, yes.
Speaking of Waleran, what did you find, monk?
I am not sure.
You must have seen it. Are you that blind? Bishop Waleran Bygod is building a castle, and he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Waleran was is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you doubted my word. Do you still doubt me now, Father?
What do you want from me?
As Prior of Kingsbridge, you will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stone
politics
and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Waleran gets nothing.
That is our offer. What do you say?
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
You need me. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Waleran to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, Father?
What is more valuable, arable land or forest?
Arable land, of course.
Then you shall have the arable and I'll have the forest.
I need the forest to hunt. An earl must have his hunting grounds.
You can hunt there. I just want the timber for my cathedral.
Ugh.
Which do you want, the cattle pastures or the sheep grazings?
The pasture.
Then I'll have the hill farms with their sheep. Would you like the income from markets or the quarry?
Suppose we said the quarry.
You won't, though, will you?
No. We'll take the markets. You can have the stones.
It is agreed, then?
We have a pact. My husband will let the king know of our agreement. Bishop Waleran will be quite surprised. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants.
Okay. Negotiation skills. Made the most of the deal with the Hamleighs.
No need. We said all there was to say.
Okay. Now let's go talk to this guy and see if we can get the... I know, right? He already has a bear.
Good day.
You come to visit someone in my jail, Father? Or do you want to pick out a nice warm cell for yourself?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm just pulling your leg. See? A smile. Just for you, Father.
Okay. Get a confession from the Earl. Not from Bartholomew. Shrewd.
Bartholomew and his followers would have only been the first wave. Robert of Gloucester remains, and he will attack.
And that's what you keep telling us. Maybe because the king likes to hear that you share his worries about Robert of Gloucester.
Robert of Gloucester wants to see his sister on the throne. He will attack. And the Welsh will fight on his side. You mark my words.
Please excuse me.
Seems like everybody's a bit of a jerk. Everybody.
No, I won't just leave. I must do something to help our priory.
I mean, we were just over here.
Would you not rather build a castle, my bishop?
What?
A castle like this, I mean. Do you not find this place remarkable? Winchester Castle?
Of course. It is.
Please excuse me.
Well, I mean, Philip doesn't have any either.
They don't believe Wayleran's plan will be successful.
There's nothing over here.
Bishop Henry sends me.
The bishop, eh? What does he want?
He wants me to talk to Bartholomew of Shiring.
Bartholomew of Shiring? Ha! It's only Bartholomew now. It's his 4th day without bread. Soon he won't even be Bartholomew anymore.
Bartholomew. I am Brother Philip. We have never met, but I am responsible for your fate.
No one ever chose my fate for me. I choose my fate.
Your conspiracy. Was it really worth dying for?
Stephen sent you. Why would you side with the usurper?
If you talk, they might bring you food.
You are not the first to offer me that. Why should I confess to you?
Your people found refuge in my priory. Your confession will help me to give them work and shelter.
I have no sins to confess. My only regret is that I failed.
I will not tell the king that. They will kill you.
They have already done that. Monk, tell them that I confessed.
To what?
All of it. Treason.
But...
Why?
The son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father. Tell Stephen that as well.
You know the scripture?
Richard and Aliena, my children, they must live.
Aliena is supposed to be one of the other major characters, in addition to Jack and Philip, obviously. But that hasn't happened yet.
And a good day to you too, Father.
Okay, talk to the bishops.
He confessed to everything, but he asks for clemency for his children.
Good. I will let my brother know what we have achieved today once he returns from the hunt.
We? I did all the
Good, Philip.
fucking
You did
work.
well.
About Bartholomew's children.
My brother was never one to judge a man by the deeds of his father. Still, I shall mention Bartholomew's request to him.
We'll do the same thing.
About Bartholomew's children.
My brother was never one to judge a man by the deeds of his father. Still, I shall mention Bartholomew's request to him.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yes, there is not much a monk can do here.
Yes, your bishop and I will do what we can to help your priory.
My loyal subject, Percy Hamleigh, today becomes the Earl of Shiring. Of the former Earl's possessions, Percy shall have the castle. And all the land that is tenanted to knights, plus all other arable land and low-lying pasture.
I swear by all that is holy to be your liegeman, and to fight for you against any other.
My king...
Ah, yes. Of course, I have not forgotten the worries of my bishops. The Earl of Shiring himself, Percy here, solved this problem for me. Thanks to him, I can uphold my promise. Don't worry, Bishop Waleran. Kingsbridge shall be rebuilt. Percy told me of a man here whom my brother has not yet introduced. Come forward, Prior.
My brother, may I present to you Philip of Gwynedd?
My king.
You seem afraid. What are you worried about?
Worried about my dirty robe.
I'm worried about my priory and the cathedral.
I heard about the fire. How are you managing?
On the day of the fire, God sent us a builder, but we cannot pay him.
Don't worry, you can. Now, about the arrangement between you and Percy Hamleigh. He insisted that I give the sheep grazings belonging to the former Earl to the Priory of Kingsbridge. The Priory will also have the right to take stone from the Earl's quarry and timber from his forest.
Yep.
I wholeheartedly agree with the plan you two have devised. It shall be done.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
It seems unnecessarily complicated to give the land to the bishop. Percy told me that you, Father Philip, share that sentiment. He told me it was your idea to take up the burden of managing the rebuilding of the cathedral yourself.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that we all were able to help you, Bishop Waleran, in this pressing matter. After all you have done for me.
Thank you, Lord King.
Bartholomew lost everything in his attempt to end my reign. This morning he was found dead in his cell. I've heard that you, Prior, worry for his children, Richard and Aliena. While they shall lose their status, their name, and their land, they shall go free, wherever they are.
Is this where we take control of her?
Lady Hamleigh?
Of course. Father Philip has been very understanding in all this.
Yes, he is remarkable.
Oh.
Very remarkable.
My husband and I were terrified when we heard about the fire in Kingsbridge. It is a blessing that we can help him and his priory now.
You sowed the wind, Philip.
End of the chapter? Yep. Okay, chapter 6. The Hamleighs. You went to see Bartholomew in his cell. You rode with William to the bishop's palace and uncovered Waleran's secret. Waleran's servants think you are a thief and is suspicious of your motives. You made a very lucrative pact with the Hamleighs. Bishop Waleran believes you betrayed him. Well... See, we got about a half hour left.
Is
Andrew.
everyone ready? Yes, everyone will be there. But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there. We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
It actually sounded pretty
We
negative.
shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
Look here first. If you were facing the cathedral with the front wall torn down, you would see it like this.
Interesting. What's that, coming out from above the entrance?
That's the tower, of course.
I thought so, but why is it right above the nave? Shouldn't it be closer to the transept?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back, but one cannot show depth in a drawing.
Sure you can.
Of course. How high will it be?
That's
3
tall.
halves of the nave.
That sounds reasonably modest. Tell me more about the nave.
Let me know when you've decided on the tower's height.
Well, first, I have to decide if you are even the right man for the job, haven't I?
The nave will be about 32 feet high and will appear even higher.
Drawing the eye heavenward with its loftiness.
Well said. A chamber worthy of God.
I always wondered how walls this high could hold up so well.
The walls of the nave are held by the aisles and buttresses bearing the pressure from the side.
Very interesting. What about the other drawings?
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. Starting right in the middle is the tribune gallery. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
On top are the clear-story windows.
I can see you have put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
47 years. 8 to 10 years with 60 masons. 15 years with 30 masons.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors, and buttresses. Now for that, we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Bird's eye view.
Exactly. The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
The chancel will have 4 bays.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total.
It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
Well, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
Be honest with him.
You never know what might happen, but give or take, we'll need at least £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year, and we spend every penny. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself?
I wonder why the kids are there.
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him since the bishop and Percy Hamleigh were here.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went
Say,
out and
Jack,
played.
it's off limits to you, pal.
Prior.
Yes?
My first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Woohoo! Documents. Contract dated February 1st, 1136. I, Philip of Gwynedd, in representation of Kingsbridge Priory, hereby assign Tom Builder as master builder for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by the Prior. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house and the right to attend all common meals of the priory. The contract is subject to change with the priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate for the master builder's work. Signed, Philip and Tom. End of the chapter. No, we gotta save though. Is it? Oh no. Jack, stay away from the flames. The Tom can draw so well. Must watch him very, very closely till I can draw like that too. Where did they put all the horses? I don't like them. They always shout at me as if I was stupid. Who are you talking about? Unfriendly monks. Mom! I think she's starting to like it here, even with all the noise and the monks.
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
Herbs?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
There he is!
Ooh.
Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Oh, I was trying to go talk to the guy just to the left of me. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, it's Alfred. Why is he so friendly? He hasn't hit me in weeks. Am I scaring him? I burned down the cathedral.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him?
Yes.
You bastard. I told you not to. I have to carve up some steaks later.
Does it
if you
matter?
Want, you can help me.
You got it.
Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
To be honest, I had forgotten that he had asked us not to say anything. Because that was last week. Yeah, let's go get Paul his herbs. He looks like an old tree. They think he's as ancient as the forest. One day I'll be just like him.
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint.
Remigius is an asshole. Uh-oh, the bell.
Oh, is that the bell?
It is.
Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Hey, it's what's her name? Hey, I remember
Excuse
you.
me? You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
It's even worse.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sharebug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Dun dun dun.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
My bishop, William Hamleigh, has returned to see you.
I found them.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
End of the episode. What you did. You gave a pessimistic estimation. There you go. Estimation of the cost of construction. You chose an image of paradise for the new cathedral's tympanum. You haven't heard anything about Francis for a while, which is true. Lady Aliena, what does she want to talk? Why does she want to talk to Philip? Bishop Waleran began scheming against Kingsbridge. You finished book 1. Yay, we did it. There's 3 books. I don't know where it's. This is going to be it for the day. It's only about 10 minutes early.
My brother Richard, after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The pillars of the earth, sowing the wind.
Based on the novel. Yes, I didn't recognize any. Oh, Steve. Well, Steve first or Stephen first? Ken Follett as the cantor. Nice. Well, and I was looking up something earlier. I forget what it was I was looking up. Maybe it was that other, that third thing to help Tom near the beginning. I mentioned there is a mini series for the book. It's 8 episodes. It is on Amazon Prime. Some of the names that you might recognize, Ian McShane is one of them. Haley Atwell is in it, and Donald Sutherland is. Those 3 are also in it. Those were the only ones that I immediately recognize from the cast. But like I said, 8 episodes on Amazon Prime. May watch it after we're done playing this. So okay, so yeah, that's going to be it for the day. A few minutes early, but this is a good stopping point. Obviously, I don't want to get started with another one and only be able to do a couple of minutes of it. To be completely honest, I am enjoying it. Thank you, Jay Falcon. Thank you for being here. Thanks for everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. This is a very slow burn. It is hard to keep my concentration at times. You may notice that, to be honest. I am not bored with it at all. It's not that. It's just like I said, it's a much slower burn than what we normally play. So it's a little bit of getting used to. So, we got rain coming. So, let's see. Let me throw the links out there in case anybody needs any of those. You're welcome to anything that's there, gaming and social media stuff. Just grab it. It's free. Send a friend request. Websites there. Discord, YouTube, all those things. Let's see. We are off tomorrow. Sundays are our days off. We'll be back on Monday for something. And I promise this will only be one night. Unlike last Monday, which was the first night of the Lego build. It wasn't intended to be an entire build on the stream, but it turned out that way because we enjoyed that. I did post some pictures of the finished build in my Discord. They are in the screenshots. Yeah, they're in the screenshots channel. I took about a half dozen pictures of it last night, or this morning actually, when I finished it, and posted those before the stream. So, and we'll be back to this on Tuesday. I don't know what's going to be after this. I guess we'll have to find out. I have to start taking a look at. We've got some games coming out near the end of the year too. I did get my pre-order in for the collector's edition of God of War Ragnarok the other day, so that will be coming in November. And we've got, we've got Callisto Protocol in December. Still kind of on the fence about the Saints Row, the new Saints Row, and I know there's a couple of other ones that are coming out before the end of the year too, that I cannot remember off the top of my head. Take a look. Plague Tale Requiem is coming out in October. Some interest in that too. Yeah, and Starfield is not until next year, so that one will have to wait until the first half. Yeah, so that's probably it. Dead Space, God of War, and Callisto Protocol coming up in the next few months. We'll do this for the first episode. I would assume that all 3 episodes had the same people working on them. And let's see, for the raid today, we've got a few people. Let's see. Who do I have? I need to check my list. Okay. Yep. So we'll do the random one tonight. As soon as we get done with the credits. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do everybody. The hell is Lurch Mob? Okay, this is all the software they used to make it. It's like they all have almost exactly the same disclaimer at the end. All right, let me see, do that. Okay, let's do that. We can get our hours updated for the top 10 on the right hand side of the screen. All right, random raid time. Let me put the raid command out there. If you want to join us for whoever it is we wind up raiding, copy everything after the colon there and paste that into their channel. I would appreciate it, and I know they would too, whoever it is. If you can't stay, if you got to go, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. That is fine if you got to go. I understand. So let me hit the button and let it pick. And we'll see who it is. All right, we got Greeny today. Greeny is playing V Rising. I think isn't that like an isometric vampire game or something like that? I've heard the name, and I thought that maybe I had heard or seen some gameplay of it, but maybe not. I guess we'll find out when we get over there. So yeah, copy that out, paste it when we get over there, and say hi. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I will see you on Monday for something. Follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. I'll let you know prior to Monday what we're going to be doing. So I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Here is Greeny. Hasta la vista.